Richard, you've been part of some great football teams, legendary football teams. What's this football team becoming in your eyes?
Very unique. I try not to go back and look at things that and compare and contrast. I think I'll do that in the end of my career, and once it's all said and done, I hang the cleats up. But this is a special team. Guys care about each other. Guys care about winning. Guys go out there and execute, and they fight to the last second, and that's what's special. It's not always perfect. It's not always how you draw it up. But when you got guys that are willing to fight tooth and nail to the last straw, to the last play, to the last moment, you got a chance. And that's what our offense did. That's what our defense did. We made the plays we needed to make to win the game. And I'm thankful for our defense. I'm thankful for our offense. I'm thankful for our special teams because all three phases made plays today. Richie James started the game off with a heck of a kick return. On our offense, Jimmy G made some great plays. KB came through in the clutch. During the whole game, Debo was making huge plays. Juice came through in a huge play. Raheem, it's multiple people. It's not just one guy. Kittle, of course, made huge plays for us. And you're thankful that you got so many guys that you can depend on. And on defense, everybody is making plays. Fred makes a huge play, pick six, his first pick of his career. And it's a pick six in a big game on Sunday Night Football. Saturday Night Football, whatever this is. And that's what you appreciate. You appreciate guys understanding the moment but not panicking. Not panicking. They're playing great football, and they're really stepping up to the challenge, and that's what I honor.
Winning so many games by just a field goal, is that the MO of this team?
I don't know what the MO is. Winning, just win, baby. I know we're not the Raiders, but that's what it is. You just win, whatever it takes. Whether it's a point, half a point, quarter of a point, 3 points, 40, it's a win. And that's what we need, especially going down the stretch. You got to, like I said, you got to win these weird games. You got to learn how to win every way you can. And that's what you got to do in the playoffs. So this was another great lesson.
When's the last time you saw a team convert back-to-back 3rd and 16s on a final drive?
I don't remember. I think the only thing I can remember similar to that was the Patriots last year against Kansas City, where they converted like 3 third and longs. I don't know if it was 3rd and 16, but it was down the stretch. It was clutch. I think they threw it to Gronk every time. But that's the only thing I can remember that was that clutch down the stretch. And you got to give those guys credit. Jimmy standing in the pocket, he was getting hit all day. It takes really some confidence, some courage to stand in the pocket and still deliver those balls, to trust his O-lineman, the O-line standing up, during those clutch moments, giving him just enough time to get the ball off. So all those things come into effect. You're thankful. You're thankful for all those guys.
How did you apologize if you've been asked, but what was just the mindset in terms of CJ and the Beathard family tonight for this team?
Well, you feel, that's another brother. We feel for him. We're hurt, and we wanted to do everything we can to give him something positive. It's a terrible time, and you can't imagine what he's going through. I can't even fathom or even try to even get there in my mind. But you hurt for him. Because that it's pain. It's loss. And as a teammate, as a team, you try to do everything you can to comfort, to be there, and all we could do was win. His last words to Kyle were in tears in his eyes, were just go out there and get the win. And that's all we could control. That's all we could give him right now. If that gives him any kind of solace, if that gives him any kind of smile or anything, during this very tough time, that's all we could do. And when he comes back, we'll be there for him. We'll be in his corner. We'll talk to him. We'll stay with him. We'll be there for him as much as you can. But there's no way you can quantify that. Football is a game. This is a game. This is a game kids play. It's not that important. What he lost, is something that's irreplaceable. That's family. Family is not, this is trivial. And I'm sorry to go on a rant, but it's just not that important. It really puts things in perspective because this is, we wanted to go out there and win, but your mind's not on the win. You know what I mean? Your mind's on family, and it sucks.
Richard, could you go on how the defense adjusted? It seemed like Jared Goff was getting a lot of bootlegs and rollouts early.
Well, they didn't want to get hit, so they didn't go straight drop back. They were going naked edges because, our DNs were playing a certain technique. Salah made a great adjustment to let the DNs go upfield and put some pressure in his face, and he started to throw some errant passes. We were unable to take advantage on a couple of them. We got hit in the face with the ball, and we got to make the play. But we made enough stops to win.
Richard, what's the team's confidence level right now going into Seattle, and where does it need to be to pull off a win up there?
Well, as Drake says, our confidence level is getting settled. And we're feeling really good about where we are. We're feeling really good as a team. And we never lost confidence. We never lost confidence throughout the season. Win, lose, or draw, you can't let that, rock your boat. It's just waves. It's just the ocean. You're going to get big waves, you're going to get small waves, but you just got to steady the boat. The ship's going to keep floating, and we got to keep moving on and keep moving towards our destination, and that's the plan. So, we've had some bigger waves, rock the boat, but we got some great leadership. We got some great players. We got some poised young guys and some great coaches that quickly steady the ship.
Couple more for Sherman.
As a defensive back, could you imagine how upset you'd be if you gave up 2 3rd and 16s on a drive like that?
Yeah, it'd be really frustrating. It'd be really frustrating, and you'd go back and look. I'm sure their coaching staff too. They were in some odd calls. One of them, our offense just beat the call. You know what I mean? It's nothing you can do. You play the defense that's called. You call cover 2, and they run a cover 2 beater. It is what it is. You call the wrong call, and so sometimes it's on the coaches, sometimes it's on the players. But it's one of those situations where we made one more play than them.
Richard, this was pretty much like their Super Bowl for them tonight. How much of a grind were you guys prepared for them to play against these teams?
It's an NFC West game. There's always going to be a grind. This is a grinded out division. Every game you play against whoever you play against in this division. There's no bottom feeders. There's no, hey, man, this is a relaxing game. Not in this division. You play the Cardinals, it's going to be a grind. You play the Seahawks, it's going to be a grind. You play the Rams, it's going to be a grind. And that's what we were prepared for. We were prepared for an ice bag game, and that's what we got.
All right, thanks. We got Depot.
Thank you.